this game, and it's under free to play. So I'm going with a human tonight. We're doing a Starfleet Command tutorial here tonight to kind of get things going. And we're going to be kicking it off with, see, we already got our we've already got our there we go. Alright, so hope everybody's doing well tonight. As welcome to tonight's. Yes, thank you, lady. I am glad to be back. I tell you, last week was rough. Last week was rough, especially the last couple of nights. That was no fun. That was quite an experience to deal with. So, I tell you, I mean, it's just one of those things that kind of happened here. So, and then before tonight's stream is over, we're going to go through some house cleaning type stuff, things that I need to get out concerning the channel stream, content on the streams, and everything else that for the future of the channel. Alright, so yes, I did this earlier, the tutorial, but I'm going to do it again. That way you kind of see how this whole thing works out, and we'll go from there. So that's why I'm going to go say, I'm going to play the tutorial once again.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin. The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Star Trek Online. Today in Fletcher South. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls of Star Trek Online, including movement, combat, and interacting with characters and objects. The left stick controls your player movement. The right stick controls your camera.
Okay, just let me know if you can hear just fine and stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to trim the sound effects down just a tad. Alright. Yes, and that was in case you did not catch the voice. That was the late great Leonard Nimoy. Alright, here we go.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. Press the X button to talk with them.
Finally! I was beginning to think you forgot what today was.
How could I? You reminded me every day for the past month. Did you get your assignment?
Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the Astrometrics final.
Alright.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. What ship did you get?
I haven't received my assignment yet.
Good luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Tavral. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway.
Okay.
Greetings.
Rasky says you have something to tell me.
It was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer. Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path. Live long and prosper.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
There you are. Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns. The buzz is, Captain Taggart hasn't named all of his senior staff yet. From what I heard, the advanced phaser training simulation is tripping people up.
Thanks.
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you?
Is this where I get my training cruise assignment?
Yes, I have the complete assignment list here. Name?
Huey C. Golgan.
Let's see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office behind me.
Is there a problem?
You're going to have to ask him.
Yes, lots of people to talk to. Okay, what does Captain...
Objects you can interact with have a glow around them. Press the X button to interact with the doorbell to notify Captain Taggart of your presence.
What could he want with me?
Come. Cadet.
You asked to see me, sir.
I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program.
Well, I know that program is advised for tactical officers, sir, but I thought I had more time to take it, or should I pick? Many of my classmates didn't take the test either, Captain. Is that an issue? Or you could just type 1 or 2, which one you think I should take. We're trying to be a little decent. Number 2, okay, so we're going to come off like a little bit of a jerk.
I want everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results. I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up.
You're a tactical officer, sir? And who is that?
Another Vine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday. I'll tell Flores to meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Yes, sir. Alright, so we got through. And there she is.
I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where'd you end up?
Captain Taggart says he wants me on the senior staff, but I have to pass advanced phaser training first.
You never did that? I thought you were Mr. Extra Credit. Everyone knows that Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program.
Now you tell me.
Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up.
Lead the way.
Seems most of our class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship. Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them. I sometimes forget that Boothby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
To sprint, press and hold the left stick while moving.
Last one of the console buys the first round tonight.
Oh, no, I don't. Ah.
Setting up the training program now. I hope holodeck 2 is your lucky holodeck.
I'm so great, I thought I could get away without it. Well, you have any advice for me? Okay, should I pick number 1 or number 2? My choice, no. Alright, have any advice for me? I want to pass this, or I'll need a phaser. Alright, have any advice for me? I want to pass this.
Shoot stuff, don't die. Pretty basic, really.
What kind of tactics can I expect?
It's standard stuff. The program runs a variation on Mako assault training.
Oh, you're setting up the program. Are you making it easy for me?
The last time I tried to give someone a little help, I ended up on academic probation for the rest of the year. Not saying I haven't learned a few tricks since then, though.
I'll need a phaser.
Phasers are in the lockers by the holodecks. You can grab one there.
Alright, let's go.
Press left to scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward your nearest objective.
Oh, you're not coming in with me? How about holodeck 3 and 1? I wanted 3. Fine, I'll do 2. Ooh. Alright, Huey.
Press the R2 button to fire your weapon in combat. While in combat, certain actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat will become available.
Well done, Cadet. You're not going to break the Academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory.
Thank you, Captain. Do you have an assignment for me now?
Absolutely. I have a new first officer. Congratulations.
First officer, sir?
Yes. You should be proud of your accomplishments here, Cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
Thank you, sir. It will be an honor serving with you.
First officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted.
Okay, should I come off with, what can I say? The captain's, all full of myself, or should I be a little bossy? I think you should just start referring to me as sir. Or number 3. say, what should I pick? 1, 2, or 3? 3? Good choice.
Else waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Hey, DC, what's going on, my friend? I should be bossy, huh? You should just start referring to me as sir. How you doing, DC? Hope you are doing well. I got your message the other day, and I certainly appreciate the shout-out on your season finale soccer video on FIFA 18. So, thanks a bunch there. I certainly appreciate it. And I certainly appreciate you joining the group here tonight. Tonight we're doing some Star Trek Online. Yeah, let me out the door.
Now hear this. All cadets report to Shuttle Bay to prepare for departure.
What? But, oh, fine. I didn't want to leave yet.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment and all. So, I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming. Make Devrel cry. This mission could just determine the rest of our careers. No pressure. I'll meet you over there.
Thanks. Yeah, I heard this was pretty good, yes. I heard the same thing. Of course, a lot of my friends are major Trekkie fans, Trekkie Star Wars. They played every single game that's come out for PC of the Star Wars and Star Trek series. This game actually got released 2 years ago on Steam, and then a year ago on the PS4, and of course the Xbox One if you have an Xbox. So, and the beauty about this game is it is listed under the free to play section, so it's very cool to download something that's this detailed and is very good. Jeez, she really just gets out there fast. Now I tell you what blows me away is the graphics in this thing. My gosh, this is just absolutely amazing. Amazing job these guys did. And then all the sound effects and everything else along with it. Alright, lead a toast to the class of 2004-09. May I have everyone's attention. Let's see. I can either inspire them, I can, as you say, DC, bossy, intimidate the cadets, or be humble. Y'all's choice. 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and vote on it right now. They need to know who's the boss. Okay. And what about you, DC? You going with number 2 also, or 1 and 3? Inspire, intimidate, or be humble. Alright, so number 2 is the only vote. We'll intimidate him. The galaxy is a dangerous place, but each and every one of us should have the skills it takes to survive. This won't be easy. The Federation has many enemies. The Klingons, the Tal Shiar, the Borg, and there are a lot of people out there who want to destroy the United Federation of Planets. It is our job to stop them. And I'm going to. But we will go forth boldly like the Starfleet has trained us, putting to use everything we've learned here. To Starfleet Academy, to the USS Bear, to her crew, raise a glass to the class of 2004-09.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
Yeah, all right. And she says, my assignment on the ship is communications officer. Awesome. Alright, and off she goes. Cadet Zarva. She is acting chief of engineering. Yeah, Bowley Go Owl. Iconic. Oh. Oops. Ratsky. I'm slotted as security chief. Okay, he's my security officer. Good speech. Woohoo! Alright, who's next? Asher Moss. Okay. So, no previous position. Even though he was a little surprised, I got first officer. Cadet Morik. And he is the acting medical officer. Captain of Tribute, stub your toe. He's the person to see. Yeah, just walk right through me. Sure, appreciate it there. And Cadet Ann Potter. Acting helmsman. Alright. Alright, so we got everybody. Alright, hey bartender. Hey, give me a drink here. Hey, come on, chop chop. Okay. Moving on. After doing a little stretch exercises here. Alright, deck officer.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Sure. Let's. Not a friendly bunch. Yes, exactly. Let's go. Jeez, he's horrendously looking. Bye, San Francisco.
We're finally doing this. Oh, look at that. The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday. But here's our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft. Average speed, warp 5 point nothing. She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her. Where the...
Oh my gosh. That was terrible. Yeah, here's our... Here's our... Wow, that Ship is just so awesome, and here's our piece of crap. Oh boy.
I'm going to check in and then head for the bridge. See you there.
See you there. I'll tell you one thing, she must have been the most fit person in the, She must have been the most fit person. Alright, Lieutenant Breakers.
Name and position?
Cadet Huey Steve Golgan, acting first officer.
I have your record right here, sir. Welcome to the ship.
And where's the captain?
Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Use the turbo lift behind me. It will take you directly there.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Oh no, it was just hilarious how it was just, you know, oh wow, look at that ship, it's so awesome. It's got 6-disc CD changers, got DVD players, got everything, and here's our piece of crud. Yep. Stupid doors. Now, I would have to say, this just absolutely, oh my word, they did a job on this. Absolutely awesome. I mean, even looking at the base station, that's just impressive. Alright, who is it? Oh, okay. Anthony Wright. There's Ann Potter in her position as the helmsman, and then Asher Moss, and Cadet Radsky, Zarva. Over here we have Vrel, who is like Mr. Spock, and we can call her Mrs. Spock, and Ensign Morik. We boldly go where everyone has gone before. Yep. And hello, Captain.
Welcome to the bridge, number one.
Number one?
Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number one, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation. But first, we need to get out of dry dock. Get clearance from control and close the shuttle bay doors. Then disable the tractor moorings.
Alright. Devrel, get clearance from traffic control for the bear to leave the gantry.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to depart, sir.
Very good, number one.
Alright, Flores, send the signal to close the shuttle bay doors.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Very good, number one.
Potter, wait for me to disable the tractor moorings. Alright, tractor moorings. Alright, tractor moorings have been released.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Captain, may I remind you that Starfleet regulations specify thrusters only while in the vicinity of space dock.
Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number one. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
To sit, press the X button while targeting the chair you wish to sit in.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course lead in, sir.
Engage.
And away we go.
Captain, I am picking up a distress call from the SS Break-Even. Audio only.
Let's hear it, Tyrell.
This is the SS Break-Even. Our warp core is failing, and we are in need of assistance.
Let them know we're on our way. Otto, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, sensors can't read anything in the vicinity of the break-even.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, Tyrell. Number 1, let's discuss the situation.
Okay.
You heard the distress call, Number 1. What do you think we should do?
Is this a test, sir? Part of the training cruise?
Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist.
It's strange that the transmission was audio only. A warp core emergency should affect communications.
Good. What do you advise?
I recommend we go red alert, full power weapons, low photon torpedoes, yeah! Which might be, that's a little over the top there. Shields up, sir. Better safe than sorry, or we need more information before we get in there. I recommend scanning for an hour to see exactly what the situation is. Really? Jeez. Shields up, sir. Better safe than sorry.
Raising the shields does seem to be a reasonable precaution.
Yes, sir. It could be a trap.
I agree. Lawyers, raise shields. Number 1, get down to the transporter room. You'll oversee the rescue effort from there.
Yes, sir. What? The break-even should be arranged. Give me an update.
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios.
You
Beaming
think?
them over now. Hang on!
This vessel is now property of Captain Kadek of the IKS Chunk.
What? I don't think so. Reek, come in. What happened? Reek!
Doc, security is reporting disruptive fire in the transporter room, and Klingon transporter signatures are showing up all over the ship. They're boarding us.
What can I do to help, sir?
You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself, and any security team members you find.
What about the enemy ship, sir?
We still have weapons. I'll do what I can. For now, I need you to concentrate on getting those Klingons off my ship. Taggart out.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm hurrying. Sir! Need to unlock the armory. Alright. Sometime today.
Go to the armory locker in this room and interact with it to get a better weapon. You need to equip your phaser rifle. To do so, press the options button and select the captain option under the ship and crew heading.
this Klingon marauder, but I need your help. Time to show off that Academy training.
Alright, I know how to improve the ship's weapons.
Sometimes missions specialized to your career class are available. Press the right stick to crouch. Crouching gives a defensive bonus against ranged attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks.
Number one, we've got injured up here and the Klingons could send a boarding party at any time. I need you back on the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Go see to the bridge. We will secure this area.
Alrighty. What?
Enemy targets uncensored.
Alright, Rasky, that's not good. That you're the medical officer and you're already injured. Come on, Terrell.
Incoming transmission from the Klingons.
On screen.
This is Captain Kadek of the IKS Chart. You may have forced my boarding parties off your decks, but our ship remains cloaked. You have no hope of fighting us or defeating us. Your choice is simple. Surrender, or we will kill your captain and then destroy your ship.
Never.
Perhaps your captain will change your mind.
Captain.
Order your crew to surrender, Captain, or I will blow them out of the sky. It's your choice, Captain. Do you want these children to die?
Very well. Number one, you are now the captain of the ship. Your orders knows how to lock onto my combat and fire!
No.
Make me proud.
We have target lock, Captain.
Fire.
Direct hit! Casualties on all decks! Shields! Shields! Fire all weapons! Weapons and shields are offline! Cloak and begin repairs!
We've lost their signal. What now? We survived, but the Captain Taggart knew what would happen, and he gave the order anyway. Ultimate sacrifice. One that we all might be called to make someday. He trusted you to take command. All we can do now is survive. And remember him.
Alyssa Flores is now your bridge add abilities to your ship in space and accompany you on away missions on the ground.
Alright. Woo. Now we get to the cool part of the game.
All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage, but some are worse than others. Life support is stable, but anything else could be an issue.
Vrel, send out a distress call.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain, but something is jamming all frequencies.
Keep trying. Elsa and Lisa. What's the status of the Klingon ship?
She's still cloaked, but I think she took some real damage. We're in rough shape too, Captain.
Zarva, damage report.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
What about the break-even? Hail them for Vrel.
Hailing the break-even now, Captain.
SS break-even. This is Starfleet vessel USS Bear. What is your status?
Oh, hello, Starfleet. No hard feelings, right? I had to send that distress signal. If I didn't, that crazy Klingon was going to blow my ship into space junk. And, because Starfleet's always ready to help and all, could you help me repair my ship? I'm grateful for all you've done to save my ship and cargo already. But the sooner I can get out of here, the sooner I'll be safe from K-Deck.
I'll see what we can do.
Press up to increase your ship speed. Press down to decrease your ship speed. Use the left stick to pitch downward or upward, as well as to turn left or right.
Helm, full stop. I've stopped us this time, sir, but from now on, you'll be responsible for adjusting the speed of the ship.
Alright.
Looks like she just needs 3 or 4 warp induction coils. We have plenty of those to spare. Position yourself near the ships and press the X button to interact with them.
Thanks. We'd help you if we could, but I just don't see any profit in that, you know?
Jerk.
Well, looks like we're on our own. At least they said thank you, I guess. About that cloaked ship full of Klingons?
Zarva, do you have that damage report?
Almost done, Captain. Level 2 diagnostics shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair.
Do you have replacements?
Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but I think the Klingons specifically sabotaged them when they boarded us. It's an easy way to cripple a ship. I'm installing what spares we have, but we're short 3 injectors. Without them, we can't go to warp.
Any ideas, Elisa?
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here. There's wreckage all over this region. I can scan the derelicts and see if any of them have intact plasma injectors.
Do it.
Bingo! I found some suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
Alright.
Press the R2 button to fire energy weapons. An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item to automatically loot
Digging
it.
through scraps we've left behind.
Yeah, that guy's getting annoying.
Alright, we got 1. And we got 2.
These plasma injectors will do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type R, if I had to guess. 3.7-liter flow put with shielded reservoirs and a drop flow induction coil.
Yeah, let's go with some more injectors. That's good. But remember the Klingon who wants us dead. I need you to work fast.
You have your problems, I have mine. I'll need some time to get everything installed and run a level 1 diagnostic. We don't want to blow up the moment we hit warp 1.
Flores, give me a status report.
Zarva's dealing with the warp core, but until she's done, we're still stranded out here with no way to call for help. Oh, don't forget the cloaked Klingon battlecruiser. It's probably making repairs faster than we are.
Any chance we can determine what's jamming communications in this system?
Of course we can. We're the class of 2409. Tivrel has been working with the engineers, and they've pinpointed the locations of several Klingon signal jammers. That's what blocked our communications during the ambush. I recommend that we destroy the jamming satellites. We'll be able to get a call out to Starfleet then.
Sounds good.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Use your plasma beam to weaken shielded targets. Use your torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down. Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Nice shot. 2 more jamming satellites left.
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
That Klingon ship took some real damage. I'll bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them.
Do it. We need to find him before he ambushes us
Understood.
again.
I'd rather not die to Klingons on my first day. Got it. I can trace the plasma signature right to the source.
Finally, we have an advantage.
I'll send the source of the plasma signature to navigation. It will show up on the map.
Make it so.
It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
I can make your death swift.
Hold up on the D-pad to activate and deactivate full impulse.
Oh my gosh, this thing is quick.
Multiple birds of prey decloaking.
Warning.
Think you can catch me? Go ahead and try.
Press the circle button to activate high-yield torpedo. High-yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack.
Oh, okay.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed. Ship explosions cause damage. Put some distance between yourself and exploding ships.
Incoming transmission, sir. It is from Starfleet.
On screen, Terrell.
This is Captain Volok of the USS Renown. Do you require assistance?
Yeah, lots to think about all at once, yep. Can the shields take it? Oh, yes. Alright. Yes, sir, we were ambushed by Klingon marauders.
A Klingon captain would have to be very bold to travel this far into Federation territory. Where is Captain Taggart?
He was killed and taken to the Klingon ship. They killed him after he ordered us to fire on his position.
And did you follow his orders?
Yes, sir.
So, I take it you are in command now.
Yes, sir, I am.
Very well. We will escort your ship to Earth Space Dock.
What about the Klingon who killed Captain Taggart, sir? Kadek is still out there.
And if he reveals his position, he will be dealt with accordingly. Until then, you are to set a course for our position. Renown out.
Yes, sir. What? Oh, jeez. Slow down.
Your captain begged for his life before I killed.
Accepting danger is part of being a Starfleet
I
officer.
tire of this.
You have learned this
It's
lesson
time to
well.
finish this fight.
First, we must inform the USS Kittimer that... One moment. My communications officer informs me that we are unable to contact the Kittimer. We will proceed to their coordinates to determine if they require assistance, and your ship will accompany us. I hereby grant you a field promotion. This will give you the proper authority over your crew, and final decision-making ability for your ship until we reach Earth space dock and report to Admiral Quinn.
Yeah, interstellar trash talk, yep. Alright, so with the promotion we get 6,000 experience points, 720 expertise, hyper impulse engines, auxiliary, phaser beam array, phaser split beam rifle, .1, and we also get Zarva as our engineering bridge officer. Awesome. That's not. Alright. And away we go. Bye bye. Biggest zone number 1. Woo. All right. Communication breakdown.
We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead, and the Renown is beside us. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
Very good. Set course for the Kittimer. Oh, get up there. Alright, let's cut through the static. Boost the signal.
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
Understood, Zarel.
Ah, Captain Volog. Captain Taggart? What are you both doing here?
Not Captain Taggart, sir. I am in command of the Bear. Captain Volog ordered me to come with him to your location.
Always good to follow the orders of your superior officers.
Do you know what happened with your communications?
These cadets were the unfortunate victims of a Klingon ambush. Captain Taggart is dead, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Renown was escorting them back to Earth space dock, but when we could not raise the Kittimer, I deemed it imperative to alter our course and assess the situation. Captain Yim, what is your status?
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. The Renown has the largest science team, so I recommend we send our data there for analysis. Any questions?
No questions, sir.
Press right on the D-pad to set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, auxiliary, or speed.
reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Kittimer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
We saw the same issue. How can we improve our findings?
My chief science officer, Commander Davis, suggests that performing a reverse tachyon pulse wave scan will solve our sensor issue. Perform your final scans and then report back.
Understood.
Deflector dish is realigned for reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir. Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us! The Borg!
Warning. Ship is under attack. Hold up on the D-pad to activate and deactivate full impulse.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
EMH, give me a situation report.
The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous.
Can you hold out on your own? We have problems of our own to deal with.
I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Captain Volok, what should we do?
The Borg were brutally efficient on the Kittimer. The emergency medical hologram may be in command simply because no one else is fit to do so. The Borg have not been seen in the Alpha Quadrant in decades. Their arrival cannot simply be a coincidence. However, I hesitate to speculate without the full data from all of the probes.
What do you need us to do?
I will send teams to aid the Khitomer. You will have to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. You must also inform me if you or your crew are unable to continue. The Borg evoke a strong emotional response that can rattle even trained Starfleet officers. A crew of cadets that have already survived a Klingon attack may be unable to cope.
I trust my crew. We'll get the job done. Transmitting data.
We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now.
What is the status of the Khitomer?
Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Khitomer. Why do you ask?
Can we use the Khitomer to help analyze the
There is
data?
an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Agreed. Can you help the Renown analyze the data we've accumulated in the system?
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Alright, let's see what we can determine. Oh, right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Turn around. Slow down.
More Borg! I don't know if we're ready for this.
Oh, well, we better be.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force. We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
You don't think it's a voice-activated thing? Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, it's right there.
is the situation as we see it. The Borg are using the Pollux system as a staging area for a larger invasion. Long-range sensors are already detecting inbound transwarp signatures. The most likely target for a first strike is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg could take it by surprise, they would have large numbers of new drones at their disposal.
Alright, so the bear should go to Vega.
Very observant of you. The Renown is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Khitomer. We must remain here. Once you have warned the colony, return to Earth's space dock.
Understood. We'll set course for Vega.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
The part. Mega So, number 1.
Shields up, red alert.
What?
It is imperative that you warn the colony at Vega of the impending attack. We will do what we can to hold off the Borg here in Vega and repair the Khitomer. Live long and prosper.
Alright, so with the following reward, we get 6,000 experience points, 720 expertise, deflector array, proton torpedo launcher, console, science shield emitter, amplifier, TMAT, and captain's power, which is evasive maneuvers.
Congratulations,
You are now in
Lieutenant.
sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Well, good thing. Oh, jeez. Go. Alright, you too, DC. You have a good night, my friend, and don't eat too much turkey tomorrow. Have a good one. Alright. Loading the Vega system.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain?
Let's see. Hail the colonies. We have to warn them.
Tivrell managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through now.
On screen.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I can do for you today?
The Borg are on their way to the system. You need to start evacuating.
Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you say the Borg? What about them?
The Borg are on their way, Mayor. You have to evacuate. What just happened?
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
Alright, set course for the satellite.
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
Tarver, can we get transport locked on the colonists?
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
Hurry, I think the Borg will be here any...
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here. Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Kidding me?
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Renown, sir.
Well, make our stand here. Alright, we will rescue as many as we can.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you. All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
Target shield has failed.
Captain, the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
Alright, beam us down.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters.
Understood. We will manually tag any survivors we find for transport. Any
No,
questions?
sir. I'll follow your lead.
Alright, let's get moving. You go that way. Oh, good grief. Ah, there we go.
That's one of those Borg ships from orbit. Are we too late? Those landing ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere. We need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
Starfleet!
Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Please, Administrator Post and some of the others are still there. You have to save them.
We're too late.
Yes, it is amazing that they do so much. That is very cool.
I apologize for Koles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more Starfleet reinforcements?
We're the only ones here. The Bear's in orbit.
I see. Then it's true. Vega is doomed. A single starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg.
We can rescue them, but something is blocking our transporters.
I know. Koles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship.
That can't be everyone.
No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Koles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment. Vega was a trade colony, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65. I think you need it more.
Oh, well, you're very sweet. Yeah, my thanks. I'll retrieve the equipment and then set up the pattern enhancer.
You have received a kit appropriate to your profession. Press the Options button and open your inventory under the Ship and Crew heading. Select the kit in your inventory to equip it. With the kit equipped, you will have new abilities that you can perform in ground combat.
Photon.
You now have additional abilities in ground combat.
So photon grenades. Awesome.
We have lowered shields for the transporter, sir. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships.
Enhancers are working, and not a moment too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way.
I need you to signal the citizens to come here for transport.
I'll do that. How long do you think you can hold off the Borg?
How long as we need to give the signal.
Remember when we thought fighting a crazed Klingon was the worst thing that could happen today? Another group of civilians is beamed to the ship, Captain.
there, Tyrell. We'll be there soon. Mayor, thank you for your
Thank
assistance.
you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone, those you did save will be forever in your debt.
Thank you. We're doing all we can. Colas, you're with me.
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm sitting by and letting the Borg take it without a fight.
All right, let's get moving.
All right, Colas, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated. Don't hesitate.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile.
The Borg are activating the transport inhibitor.
There's a 6%
We
chance.
need to disable that force field.
Yes, we do.
The Borg are so, what's the word? Effective? Systematic? Evil. I'm gonna go with evil. The ship is transporting anyone they can get a lock on, Captain, but we don't have much time. We need to get back as soon as possible.
Beam out. Whew.
We're packed to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed, so we can't reach the Renown or the Kittimer. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Vega's a huge trading outpost. There are always ships traveling here. We need to warn them the Borg have taken over.
Can we reconfigure satellites in the system to send an automatic warning?
Possibly, but what we need to do is hightail it out of here with these civilians. Of course, the path to the satellites does lead away from the planet, so we could remotely reconfigure them as we leave. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Sounds like a solid plan. Helm, lay in a course for the first satellite.
Multiple probes inbound. I don't think the Borg like us hanging around.
Oh, isn't that just too bad? There it is.
Never thought I'd wish I was back at the academy studying for the astrometrics final.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Sir, there are several fast-moving ships on sensors. No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're friend or foe.
Warning, ship is under attack.
A cube? Guess it's our time to go out in a blaze of glory.
Oh, awesome.
Held off what we could in Pollux and sent a signal out to Starfleet. These were the closest ships. Others will be arriving as soon as they can.
I took reconfiguring 101 in school, no problem. Glad to see you. There's no way we could have defeated a cube by ourselves.
You have handled things well thus far. Excellent thinking on reconfiguring the satellites into warning beacons. We received the signal as soon as we arrived in the system.
Are we going to attempt to retake Vega?
I will be discussing that option with the other captains here, but your priority is to protect the civilians you have on board, as well as to ensure the safety of your crew. The Khitomer will return to Earth space dock with you. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Quinn. He will have more information for you.
Yes, sir.
You and your crew have done well. Koles would make a fine addition to your senior staff.
Alright, so we get more experience points, 108 expertise, phaser full rifle, console engineering, an alloy, and then Koles is our...
Congratulations.
Captain Olaf told us to get to Earth space dock and...
Alright. See ya. Now we are out of there. Alrighty. And we have made it to space dock. And this just showing you the way where the Admiral is. Whew. Well, those are all the people that we graduated the academy with, so... Welcome to Space Dock. How can I assist you? Alright, once you go down the ramp to your left, turn left, go down the curved hall to OPS. Now the next room you should see Admiral Quinn's office. You usually find Bureau Cigar and Captain Sulu in OPS as well. Chief Engineering Officer is located in the shipyard. There's Rex can help you. He's located in the shipyard. Lieutenant Laurel. Okay. Alright, so let's go find the Admiral. Oh. Welcome to Earth Space Dock. Awesome. I tell you, this is just awesome. I mean, just the detail in this whole thing is just incredible. Yep. Alrighty. Huh. Alright, where is this dude? Agent Phil Craig. And over there is Captain Nicholas Martin and Admiral Quinn. Greetings, Lieutenant. Admiral, sir. Huey Steve Vulcan reporting.
We have a lot to discuss, Cadet.
It's Lieutenant, sir.
Yes, I see that here in the report transmitted by Captain Volok. He granted you a field promotion to give you seniority over the rest of the active crew of your ship. As a cadet, you were assigned to an Academy training cruise under Captain Mask Taggart, correct? Acting First Officer?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
I've read the reports. Facing off against Klingon raiders and a Borg invasion force within hours of leaving Starfleet Academy? Very unusual. In your own words, tell me what happened out there. That's quite the story.
Yes, sir, it's all true.
Don't worry. I have statements here from Captains Volok, Yim, and Willa Post from Vega Colony collaborating your story. All three of them cite your bravery and command skills, as well as you and your crew's willingness to put yourselves in harm's way to preserve the lives of others.
I'm Starfleet officer, sir. It's in the job description.
And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her captain's chair.
Sir?
Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. But these are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor, those are harder to find. It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis and get the best out of their crew. Even though you're young, I think you're that person. I hereby promote you to the rank of lieutenant and give you command of the ship. Don't disappoint me.
No, but I am sorry for the loss of Captain Taggart, sir.
Captain Taggart was a good man and a fine officer. He knew what he was doing when he issued that order. Don't dwell on what happened. Your actions saved the lives of your crew, not to mention the civilians you were able to evacuate from Vega Colony. Now it's up to you and your crew to honor Taggart's sacrifice as you carve out your own legacy. Do you have any further questions?
No, sir. What is going to happen to Vega?
Unfortunately, the Renown and her task force were not able to repel the Borg. Vega is lost. Starfleet Command will meet with Federation President Enoch Okeg and the Federation Council to determine our next steps. For now, Starfleet vessels will patrol the outskirts of the Vega system to ensure no Borg escape. Do you have any further questions?
So what are your orders, sir?
You will be assigned to the Klingon front, but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Dur's Racks to customize your starship's appearance.
Good luck, Lieutenant. Officer Shayla. At this point, it's a lot of just normal type stuff. Just basically customizing the ship, getting my character all situated and everything. So we're not.
I've received a report. There is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth Space Dock. It may need assistance. Please talk to Malcolm Sissel in the shipyard. He will have more information about the missing vessel than I do.
Okay. Alright, so at this point it's just a lot of trying to get the everything situated and all that type of thing. So we are going to hold here for right now for tonight. Yes, again, a lot of information to retain. Yes, very true. But we're going to hold it right here for tonight, and then we will continue this tomorrow. As we will continue with the Star Trek Online system and online game here, as we are starting to get into the meat and potatoes of the game itself. So tomorrow I'm going to be working on upgrades and everything else towards my character, work on the ship, all that stuff. So we are going to get a lot of things done before tomorrow night's stream. And then just to kind of go over a few things real fast, like I said before, we have a lot of house cleaning and everything else to do with the channel. So so this is basically what's going to be going on for me. But yes, we do plan on, I still plan on doing everything I can and get things done. So I cannot wait for that. That's going to be awesome. And okay. So anyway, so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff, a lot of different stuff on this channel, and so there will be quite a few bit of changes on the channel with everything that's going to be going on, streaming wise and everything else. Everything I'm trying to cover, there are going to be some instances in which some things are going to continue on the channel, and then some things that will not. So as trying to just give opportunity for this channel to really grow and incorporate new stuff. So going to be doing that. All right. Mike will be home the next 3 nights. Awesome. So, but yes, well, most definitely we'll be doing that. What is going to be happening, I will let everybody know via Twitter and everything else of scheduling and everything else that will be happening, as I have a lot of stuff to go through and everything just to kind of get things to continue the way they are going to go right now. So that's what I plan on doing. So as of right now, we are still going to continue on with the sports and everything else, but since this is a brand new game, we're going, normally I try to give it one night, but because we are starting to get into the meat and potatoes of this whole thing, I'm going to go ahead and start with, I'm going to continue this on tomorrow, and then that gives us the rest of the weekend for sports night and everything else, so that we can kind of continue on with what we're doing. So like I said, just patience on all fronts, and hopefully we can work through everything else. The rest of November is pretty set. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much turkey, and also don't forget, yes, it was very detailed. Very true, lady. It was a very good game, though. I enjoy it. I've enjoyed with what I've had so far, so it's very, very good game. What else? Just kind of covering everything right now, and hopefully we'll continue. This series here will continue. I also have another series coming up that will. It's a game that I used to play on the PS3, and it's made its way to the PS4. So I will be introducing that game, and I can tell you this right now, just like we did Until Dawn, with a viewership decision making will be strictly for the viewers. I will trust everything you guys go with, and we'll go from there. So that will be coming up pretty shortly too. And then month of December, of course, Christmas and everything else. So we're still going to continue on with that. And then of course my work schedule as it's going right now. This week I'm off for Thanksgiving. I barely make my 7 days, which is actually Christmas Day, and then I go back to work the next day. So that means New Year's Eve, like I normally do for streaming and everything, will not be able to do that this year because I will be working those 7 days. So won't be able to bring you the. I won't be able to bring to y'all the New Year's Eve stream like I've normally done. So, yes. So as we get things ready, thanks for the entertainment. Have a great Thanksgiving. Hope all is well with your family. See you tomorrow. Trusting my decisions is dangerous. Well, that's why I enjoy doing it. That's why I enjoy doing the viewership. You guys make the decisions. Don't just trust me to do it. I'm putting this all in your hands. So be prepared for that when that game comes out. And I will let you know when. So, until tomorrow night, Lady, Mike, Foxy, DC Sanders, thank you very much for joining my stream tonight. Certainly do appreciate it. And, no ball drop. Sorry. Yes, and I will be issuing out a new schedule with all the stuff I just mentioned tonight, so that everyone is aware of what's going on with the schedule-wise and everything else, so that nobody is thrown off or anything like that. So, in case you were, where's Kevin? We normally have him on New Year's. Sorry, not this year, but I'll be wishing everybody a Happy New Year from work. So, but until then, I will see everybody tomorrow night for the continuation of this series right here. And until then, have yourselves a fantastic evening. Good night.